What's up, everybody? J Heat Sports Media coming at y'all again with that fire as always. Spitting the hot topics and getting the sports conversation started. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Football, basketball, and boxing. Let's get to it. All right, so the subject is Catlin Clark. She's been dealing with some very, very aggressive play lately. Recently, when asked about it, she said she feels like she's getting hammered out there. Feels it's a little bit intentional. Some of them aren't what she would consider basketball plays. Being someone who's watched a few of the games, I would say she's got a point. Her coach even went as far as to say she's trying to hold her tongue from time to time, but she is sending plays into the WNBA to look at just to be sure that they're calling it the same for her as everyone else. Problem is she isn't the same as everyone else. She's basically getting 90s Detroit by everybody in the league. The whole league is the 90s Detroit team right now for Catlin Clark. You don't know what I'm referencing. Michael Jordan went through some tough times in the 90s, which the bad boy Pistons had a lot to do about. And they helped create the Michael Jordan that everybody reveres and talks about as the greatest of all time. Catlin Clark, she's had her struggles. She's been having some turnover issues from time to time. My opinion, she needs to keep doing what she's doing, learn from her mistakes, but don't hold back with her instincts. She has a Magic Johnson-like type of game when it comes to the women's game in terms of how she sees the floor. And even Magic, when he was playing, it took his players a while to get used to his passing, what he was seeing on the court, how he was seeing plays develop before they even developed in the player's mind. So even James Worthy would talk about how getting hit in the face with the ball a few times till he realized to have his hands up and be ready at all times, because Magic would deliver the ball even when you didn't think he was delivering it, even when he wasn't looking at you. Catlin does very similar things in the women's game. She puts passes in places you don't expect people to see them. So it's going to take time for her to learn her teammates and for them to learn her. But she's also like Steph Curry pulling up from the parking lot. They guarding this girl when she come out the locker room. And evidence of that in that game when old girl couldn't even remember she had a second free throw to shoot because she was so eager to go guard Catlin Clark and talk some smack to her. She was so focused that she wasn't focused on what she was supposed to be doing. That's the effect Catlin Clark has on the entire league as a rookie. It's unprecedented, really. And through all that, she's doing things from a points, rebounds, and assist perspective in her first few games that only a couple people in the history of the sport have ever done. The only issue is her team isn't winning yet. They had the number one pick for a reason, though. So they still got some growing to do. They still trying to work out ways to really incorporate Aaliyah Boston and Catlin Clark at the same time and get them going. But I'm here to tell you, like Marshall Mathers said, when he said in one of his lines, nobody wants to see Marshall no more. They want Shady. I'm chopped liver. They don't want Catlin Clark. They want whatever they're developing right now. See, we're going to learn a lot, and I'm glad she's getting this type of heat because right so far her character shows it's not bothering her. She's mentioned it when asked in the press, but she keeps playing her game, and she has an attitude that she's going to play through it. So while they think in the league they're showing her a welcome to the W moment, what they're doing is they're creating a monster. And she's going to grow out of this. So keep it up, WNBA. Ladies, by all means, bring that energy, that fire, that passion, and in some cases, that hate towards Catlin Clark. Yeah, she came in, she done stole the spotlight as a rookie from a few of y'all, but you're going to benefit from that too. And kudos to the WNBA for getting her all the tough games right out the gate. That is a lot of the reason why they losing games too, on top of the fact that they just not a good team. But that's good for Catlin too. They're creating a monster. I can't wait to see what comes out of the other side of this gauntlet she's going through right now. What type of player we're going to get, because when she gets stronger, more physical, mentally more prepared, and continues to bring the aggression, the instincts, and the passion that she already has, oh, they in trouble. And don't get her more help. Oh, they in trouble. All right, that's all the time I got. Y'all know what it is, and you know who you looking for. J-Heat Sports Media. Remember to like, subscribe, get at me in the comments. Let me know what you like about these videos and what you don't like. Find me on YouTube, Instagram, X, and TikTok. And if you got Facebook, join my group, J-Heat Sports Media.